Here's a spooky tale that should give you chills. Enjoy. The Forgotten Room. Emily had always known there was a room in her grandmother's old Victorian house that no one ever talked about. Hidden at the end of a long, narrow hallway, the door was always locked, and her grandmother refused to speak about what lay behind it. She called it the Forgotten Room, and her tone would grow cold any time it was mentioned. One stormy night, while staying at her grandmother's for the weekend, Emily heard a soft creaking noise from down the hall. It was coming from the direction of the Forgotten Room. Curiosity got the better of her, and with the house blanketed in shadows, she crept down the hallway. To her surprise, the door was ajar. Taking a deep breath, she pushed it open and stepped inside. The room was thick with dust and shadows, with only a dim candle sputtering in the far corner. In the center of the room stood a large old mirror, its surface clouded with age. Emily stared at her faint reflection but noticed something strange. There was another figure standing beside her. Heart pounding, she turned around, but the room was empty. When she looked back at the mirror, the figure was still there. A woman in a tattered dress, her face pale and eyes hollow, was staring directly at her. Emily tried to scream, but no sound came out. The woman raised a bony hand and pointed at her, mouthing words Emily couldn't hear. Suddenly, a cold hand gripped her shoulder, and she was yanked backward. She stumbled, finding herself in the hallway once more. When she looked back, the door was closed and locked, as if it had never been opened. The next morning, her grandmother was waiting for her, her face grave. "You went in there, didn't you?" she asked quietly. Emily nodded, still shaken. Her grandmother sighed. "That's where she died," she whispered, glancing down the hall. "She's been waiting for someone to free her. And now she knows, you can see her. Let me know if you'd like more eerie tales like this."